What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the WWE Elite Defining Moments Jey Uso. This figure looks absolutely awesome. This is one of the few Jey Usos that I did actually want to get. I mean, I've been using the Elite 114 for quite time now, just because it is a really nice figure. The black and blue is really clean, and it's a perfect Jey Uso figure. But ever since they started making more Jey Usos with the longer haircut, the vest, the Yeet glasses, there are some of those that I have wanted to pick up, and this is one of them. So I'm super happy to have this figure. I mean, the only other Jays that I am looking forward to is going to be his WrestleMania Ultimate and then the Saturday Night's Main Event. I think the Saturday Night's Main Event is probably going to be the best Elite Jey Uso just because the head scan looks absolutely awesome. I know the head scan is also in the Survivor Series Jay, but I just prefer the Saturday Night's Main Event attire way better than the Survivor Series one. So I think that's going to be the only Elite Jey Uso that's really comparable to this defining moment. But this defining moment looks absolutely awesome. I'm so excited to get into it. He's got the Yeet glasses, the clean attire, the new Intercontinental Championship. So much things to look forward to with this Jey Uso. So let's take a look at the packaging. You see it says Jey Uso up there, ringside exclusive, defining moments logo on the bottom, an image of Jey on the side. On the back, you see another image of him making his way down to the ring. You have a description, you can pause if you need to read, and then this side is pretty much identical to the opposite side. But without further ado, let's grab Jey Uso out of his packaging and take a closer look at his accessories.
Let's do this!
Here are all of Jey Uso's accessories. So we'll start off with the interchangeable hands. So you of course get the, accessory holding hands. And then you get the Yeet hands that always come with Jey. And then you also get the Yeet foam fingers, which is pretty cool. I don't think it was entirely needed, but it is a cool inclusion nonetheless. I mean, I would have liked fisted hands, but it's not like this is an ultimate. It is just an elite at the end of the day. So I think all those hands are good. Next up, you get the Intercontinental Championship with the new blue accents in there, which is really cool. I mean, when Jey won the championship, it did look like this, the Braun Breakers high plates, and they have the blue. So I still do think it is really cool that they did include this one, even though it doesn't entirely go with the moment. It is cool that they included it nonetheless, because Jey Uso did introduce that version. And then you also get the entrance vest. I believe this is the first time we saw an entrance vest like this. Obviously, now we've seen it with like the Saturday Night's Main Event figure and the Survivor Series. But I believe last time they were doing the vests, it was like the, that kind of fake leather material that they gave the Ultimate Editions. So I believe this is the first time we saw it like this. So I think it's pretty cool, the colors and the decals look good on here. And then you do also get the Yeet glasses, which is the first and I believe only time we saw it in pink. The next time we'll be seeing it is on Saturday's Main Event figure. Oh no, we actually saw it on the Elite 124 figure, but still pretty cool. Fits the figure really well. And I tried to put it on some of my other Jey Uso head sculpts, and for some reason it did not fit as well. It only fits this head sculpt that good. So that is kind of odd, but still dope accessories with Jey nonetheless. But taking a closer look at Jey Uso, we'll start off with the head sculpt. This is a brand new head sculpt, or was at the time this figure released. We've now seen this with the Elite 124 and his upcoming Ultimates. I actually think it is a good Jey Uso head scan. I like that they did try something new instead of giving us the same head scans, because one major gripe that I always had with Jey Uso head scans was his hair. If you always look at the back of his hair, he always just had that little twist at the end of it, and that was never accurate at all to Jey. This is much more accurate to how Jey Uso wears his hair, and I think that is awesome that they gave that to him. Again, the actual expression is cool. I just don't like the eyes too much. I think they're a bit too closed. If they were more open, then this would probably be a perfect Screaming Jey head scan, but it is still good. I mean, moving into the torso, you do get all his nice tattoo details, the nice armband, the Yeet right there in pink. Awesome back tattoo. Always love seeing the back tattoo on the Jey's figures. I believe he just is missing the neck tattoo. Obviously, he didn't have it at the time, he won the Intercontinental Championship, but I hope we do see that for upcoming Jey Uso figures. The attire is super clean, though. The blue, white, and pink, obviously, kind of looks like cotton candy, but I think this is sick. The palm tree in pink with all the tribal patterns, the white pockets back here. It says Yeet right there in pink, also with the tribal pattern. And the inside of his legs, you also get the pink tribal pattern. Same shoe mold we've been seeing with Jey for a while. It's pretty much a repaint of his past figures, but a really cool repaint and an awesome head scan to go along with it. Now let's take a look at Jey Uso's articulation. So his head can rotate all the way around. The beard and hair kind of inhibit it, but it can still go all the way around. He can look up pretty decently. He can't look down too much, unfortunately. His arm can go about that much all the way around. Of course, you get the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Hand can rotate and hinge, which is nice. The ab crunch is decent. He can't go back too much, but at least he can go forward a nice bit. Torso can rotate all the way around. His leg can kick about that much. He can do the splits, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. The shoe can rotate all the way around. And you, of course, get that newer ankle articulation and toe pivot, which is nice. So he looks awesome. He poses amazing. This might be the best Jey Uso Elite we've seen. For some Jey Uso comparisons, here he is up next to his Ultimate Edition Series 22 and his Elite Series 114. For some more comparisons, here he is up next to the Elite Series 90 Jey Uso and the Elite Series 114 Jimmy Uso. For some more Jey comparisons, here he is up next to the Top Picks Roman Reigns and the Ultimate Edition Jacob Fatu. For the last round of comparisons, here he is up next to the Elite Series 104 Solo and the Elite Series 119 Braun Breaker. But that is going to do it for the Elite Defining Moments Jey Uso figure. Overall thoughts on this guy, it is absolutely awesome from head to toe. It is probably a perfect Jey Uso Elite. My only gripe is that when they do head sculpts like these, I think they should come with like an alternate neutral head scan. Just because, like, it is nice to have the screaming head scan for sure. But at the same time, he should have an interchangeable neutral head scan so he's not screaming all the time. That is just my opinion, though. I know this figure probably already had a high budget with the vest, the glasses, the title, so I completely understand why they didn't include one. But for the next Jey Uso, I would definitely like an interchangeable head scan. I think the only figure that could top this, as far as the Elites, because I think the Ultimate WrestleMania one is probably going to be the definitive Jey. But as far as Elites, the Saturday Night's Main Event is the only one that I think could top this, just because that attire is really clean, and I think that one has the perfect head scan. But even if I do think that one's better, I still think that's just a personal preference, and this is probably the best Elite Jey Uso you can get. So if you don't have this one already, I would highly recommend you do pick it up. But that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy, I would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. That's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I'm bliss, highly favored. I'm bliss, highly favored. I'm bliss.